Hey guys, Russell here. Hope you're having a good weekend. Looking forward to the coming week's trading, despite the fact that the SPX has taken a nosedive over the last few days or weeks. It's been pretty miserable for a lot of people, but there are ways to get around it, and the ways that I've been using, and a lot of people that I know have been using, is to sell options or do option spreads. And that's what I wanted to talk a little bit more about today. So, many of you that have been subscribers to the channel for a while will be familiar with a guy called Jeff Bishop. Perhaps you have been in his Bullseye Trades, which is basically his entry-level service, and I did a video on how he made 440% on Mara during the overnight last week, which was fantastic, really good. So I did a video here on it. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you come and check it out. I do videos on all sorts of different things. Usually I use like Bullseye Trades, do that every week. I'm using at the moment a thing called Algo Pro, so you guys that are new that are coming to the channel just for Algo Pro, don't worry, I'm going to be doing tons of videos on that as well. But today I want to talk more about options selling, so selling for premium. So you're basically becoming the casino, right? You're selling the options, which at the moment are overpriced because the market is taking such a dive. It's causing the VIX to go up, which is basically the premiums of all the options are being artificially inflated to the point where we can sell them, collect that higher premium than normal, and then profit from that. So this environment, whereas a lot of people might be panicking when you look at charts like this one, where you see this is the daily on SPY, you just see this horrendous downtrend. This is an option seller's paradise, and over the last month I've certainly grown my account several percent without really trying whatsoever, barely taking any trades, but mainly to the sell side, which has been awesome. And one of the biggest stars of this last month has been Jeff Bishop with his Alpha Hunter review right here. So let's have a look and see what Alpha Hunter involves. Before we get started, this is his spreadsheet. I'm going to leave a link for you to basically to get access to this. It's an ongoing spreadsheet, which is really unusual in this industry. Usually you end up having to basically just rely on people's words that they took the trades that they did. Often there's not a complete record like this one that's open to the public. So this is open to only a few people. I've been able to get permission to share this with you. In order for you to get permission to view this though, what you're going to have to do is click on the link in the description below. It'll take you to this form right here, and when you fill this out with your email address, it'll send the URL to his ongoing real-time updating Alpha Hunter spreadsheet, so that if you're at all worried about this service not being for you, you can actually just watch the trades in real time as well as look at the ones that he's done in the past. So you'll still have to buy the service if you want to take the trades. Obviously he doesn't give away all the details in every trade, but you can see what he does is he leaves blanks. So he'll tell you what he's done, and then his subscribers know the details, but you don't. But this is really cool. So the reason I wanted to feature this service is, well, twofold. First of all, look at this number right here, $17,437. That's this month in October, which has been fantastic, right? Because if you look at how badly the market's performed in October, I'll get this right. Let me just zoom in right here. Look at this thing. So you start here, and you basically just go downhill the entire time. And I've heard people, their 401ks are going down the pan, they're giving up trading, they're defaulting on loans, all based on things because they thought the market was going to continue up. So whilst all that is happening, Jeff Bishop has made $17,000 using a small amount of money. Now, small for Jeff is $3,000 per position, so obviously it's not a tiny account, and you can do the math yourself, try and figure out exactly how much this would require, and that's why looking at this spreadsheet is going to be so valuable for you, because you can tell how many trades he has on because he's so detailed in how he basically puts these out. So you can figure out if you can scale these down, so maybe you're not using 3,000, maybe you're only using $1,000. He has losses. His win rate's extremely high though. You can see the losses in red. And again, I really encourage you to go to the log, download it yourself, so that you have more time than just this video to look through all the details, because I really think the devil's in the details with these trade services. And with Jeff, he's really taking the time to show you, like, look guys, this is my entry date, exit date, the size, the quantity, the width, the spread, the strikes, the expiration, the type of trade, the average entry, the average exit, the profit loss, the return. Here's even like links to, I think, his verified brokerage. I just open it and see Trader Sync. So this is directly in from his brokerage. So there's no like way to really mess this up or fake this or fool you or convince you that something's what it's not. So this is why I've been trying to advocate for Alpha Hunter for quite a while. The price on Alpha Hunter at the moment is ridiculously low. It's only about $500, and I'll leave a link in the description that you can join for $497. They do run specials though, so sometimes you might get it for even cheaper, which is really cool. However, I think $497 for a year, absolute no-brainer, especially if you have a decent amount of capital and some experience with this type of trading. So we'll go through some more details on the spreadsheet in a few minutes, but let's go back to my review. So this is the review on my blog, and it's where I try and put all my thoughts on these things. Hopefully it's something that's useful for you guys. I know the videos themselves can be a little bit hectic, but if you start up here, you can see there's different free resources. We've got my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do. My Facebook group, which has 7,000 members. You can basically discuss any alert services, including Alpha Hunter. So you can come in there, talk to me about it, ask me to do, like, look into things for you. Happy to do it. I also have a link here for the top 5 trade alert services that I'm actually using, which is pretty useful. Bullseye Trades, like I said, this is an amazing service. It takes discipline. You have to be able to take these trades every week, and you have to not be put off by losing streaks, otherwise you might end up with a negative profit and loss. If you can take every trade and you can take it consistently, this is a consistently profitable system. I documented these in its own review, which hopefully you guys can find. If not, let me know. Basically, all of these trades over the last 2 years, showing how they did. This is a quite different style though. This is buying options, and in this market we're looking to sell options, so just bear that in mind. That being said, Jeff did 440% on Mara this last week, buying Mara contracts. So when it comes to selling options, one of the best things you can do is learn how to do it. And I actually have a free course. It's called Learn How to Win 90% of Your Trades in 90 Seconds. All you have to do is click on here. Takes you to the mini course. Some people I've seen charging $1,200 for courses like this. This one's completely free. Just want to teach you the basics on how to do this, and the very basics, and get you started on how to sell options, which is pretty cool. For you guys that don't know, Jeff Bishop is the founder and co-founder of RagingBull.com, one of the biggest stock alerts trading services in the world. He has had several services over the years. It looks like he's really gravitating towards selling options, which I honestly think is a natural progression for most traders. I really do. And so Jeff's actually from Texas. He went to the University of Texas. He has a bachelor's degree in economics and finance. And for some reason, he keeps talking about how he's a Mensa certified trader as well. So for some reason, he found it necessary to do the test or whatever is required to get into the high IQ society called Mensa. I'm not sure why that's really relevant. I don't think for trading you need to be a Mensa related, have that sort of level of intelligence. I mean, maybe it helps. I don't know. Anyway, for you guys that have been around for a while, Alpha Hunter actually started off as Wall Street Bookie. It was run by Jason Bond, and it was kind of taken over by Jeff Bishop in order to, well, basically increase the success. And I don't mean anything bad to Jason about that. It's just Jason has a different style to Jeff, and I think Alpha Hunter is more suited for Jeff Bishop. So why is it so good? Well, unlike some of the other stuff that you might see out there, this is a diversified selling alerts and education system. So he teaches you how to do the trades, and then there's a perfect balance of selling options. So it's not just one style of selling. So sometimes you might sell bull puts, sometimes you might sell bear calls, sometimes you might sell iron condors, sometimes you might do short iron condors. Now this might sound like gibberish to some of you. If that's the case, then you need to sign up and learn how to do it, because these are really cool trades that make it very difficult to lose money, even in a downwards market. So you can profit if the market's going up, if it's going sideways, or if it's going down. And that's what this service, Alpha Hunter by Jeff Bishop, is all about. And it is fantastic. And I'll show you what happens here. Is Jeff made this goal where it's an arbitrary goal. I think it's good for marketing and just for people in general. People have numbers in their heads, right? Where they're like, okay, I want to make $10,000 a month trading. And so that's what he said. He said, look, guys, in this service, the goal is $10,000 a month. If I make more, that's great. If I make less some months, that's fine too. but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take $3,000 positions. I'm going to teach them what I'm doing, and I'll probably only have typically 3 to 5 positions open at any one time, with an average hold time of a few days to a week. And so the initial few months that this program has been going has been absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to reiterate this point, is I love this transparency of the spreadsheet, because it's very hard to hide whether you're overall profitable or overall not profitable if you're a loss. When you do this, especially when you link it to thousands of subscribers and also lots of non-subscribers, like some of you guys are going to go and sign up and view this sheet, it's very difficult to hide the fact that you're not making money or that you are making money if you do it this way. And here I've highlighted down the bottom the 17,000 for October. I'm still staggered at that because the month before wasn't as good, and I think it's important that we're transparent here. Is if we look at the spreadsheet carefully, this was the start of the spreadsheet was in, when was it, right here, August. So it was 10,253 in profit. You can see all the verified trades. He only had one loss, which is good. This one was much more, well, sorry, that was July. This is August right here. August was a smaller win rate, so you can calculate the win rate here. I mean, there's 2, 3, 5, so 6, 7 losses and 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, about 20 wins. So it's not the highest win rate possible, but the wins are, the losses are totally controlled. I think that's really important. This was not the best, but it certainly wasn't a showstopper. So that was 9,787 for the month, which is close enough to his $10,000 goal to make it worthwhile. September was his worst month, and so I saw a lot of people complaining in the Raging Bull chats. I'm in Raging Bull Elite, so I'm in all of their services, so I see everything. So I saw some people joining around this time, and this was his worst month, only $2,800 profit. And my hope is that these people haven't given up and just been like, this is a scam, and decided that, this is not something worth learning or worth following, because that certainly turned around at the most strangest of times, which was this last month for this 17,000. Now looking at these trades, and again, look in the description below, because this is going to be continually updated. This is a Google Sheet that is view only for us, but Jeff continually adds to this. So what you want to do is go and sign up for it right here, and you'll get emailed the link to get to view this will be emailed directly to you. So you don't have to just like wonder what's happened next, because you can see there's huge variation here. Like you can have a $2,800 month, and then the next month you can have a $17,000 month. What's going to happen next month? Is it going to be a $50,000 month or a $1,000 month or a negative $10,000 month? We don't know. That's the fun of trading. You can see his total profit so far is $40,000. Average trade size is 3,400. Average hold time is 6.87 days. Average profit per trade is just 474. That doesn't seem like much, but it adds up, as you can see from the numbers above. So, pretty fantastic. So yeah. So I'm really impressed with the spreadsheet. If we go and look at the rest of the program though, because there's more to just like the results. The education is good. There's a complete course and options included. So you can learn how to do all of these trades and more. And I'll show you that right now. If I go into my dashboard and go to Alpha Hunter right down here, stock options explained. You go into here. This is one of the most extensive courses I've ever come across. It's well put out, and there's lots of stuff all about the different spreads, calendar spreads, the different bull puts, the long call spreads, the short put spreads, all this stuff included, which is really fantastic. I think it's something that by itself is worth a fair amount of money. Certainly more than the $500 or whatever it is they're offering Alpha Hunter for. And again, if you want to join Alpha Hunter, I'll leave the best possible link in the description below for you to check out. Underneath the Alpha Hunter tab as well, we have the Alpha Chamber, and that's where he'll go live to teach every week. The Alpha updates, and so you get these alerts via email, and I'll show you on maybe on the landing page is the best place to show you what you actually get. So if we go here, let's see where we're at. See if there's a recent Alpha Hunter new trades plus special upgrades. Yeah, it's not very helpful. Here we go. So yeah, this is talking about Bullseye Trades, just trading. So people want to know what exactly you get in terms of alerts. So getting started, I think, explains this better than I can. I'll show you. So he talks you how to get set up for spread trading in case you're not already there. Limit orders, leverage. So yeah, so he talks about where you can find the every Tuesday at 2 p.m. you can join me in Alpha Chamber. If you can't make the live sessions, you can find the recordings here. So you can go to the recordings here. Back to Memory Cup dashboard. It's not loading. It's the Alpha Hunter Alpha Chamber. So I should be able to load this up. So this is where you get taught by Jeff every Tuesday on that stuff, which is good. And so let's look at the landing page one last time. So again, I'll leave a link in the description to get this for the best possible price. Here's what you get. You get every single day the market is open, you get the opportunity to look over your shoulder via the daily game plan. In this briefing delivered before the opening bell each morning, you're given a complete rundown of my trading plan for the day, complete with my portfolio review and critical market analysis. You get at least 2 weekly trade ideas. You're looking forward to know if I'm not calling these players from the sideline. I believe in all of these ideas. He puts his real money in week after week. It's true. Education Vault, we talked about that. And so basically he's saying if you don't see him average $10,000 in monthly net profits over the next 12 months, you'll get an entire second year of the membership free, which is cool. Now these guarantees and things may change. I can't say for sure this is something that will be there for, by the time you see this video. But I think it's worth it. And you can see the Alpha Hunter is only $497 per year, or $797 lifetime. So definitely check it out if you're looking to learn how to spread trade. I think it's something you'll find to be really useful. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions about what exactly is going on here. Maybe you're worried that there's too many trades. Maybe you're worried that you need too much capital. Just let me know and I'll try and help you out. Hopefully that's helpful. I think it's something that everybody should be doing in this market. This was where 2022, like, people were making a ton of money that were selling options like this, whereas the people that are buying options were losing money. Anyway, hopefully it's helpful, and I'll talk to you guys later.